Hello, welcome back to my channel. My apologies for being late. Let me set up here. Yeah, running a bit late. My apologies for that. I went to my brother's new house. So my brother just bought a house. He's moving out. So he didn't just buy it, but like you get what I'm saying. They have to like pick some stuff in the house first, and they're moving in. So I was at my brother's house. That's why I'm a bit late. Because he's moving out. That's the gist of it. Normally I have these streams set up way beforehand. My apologies for that. Give me just a minute and we'll be set up. Just a minute. Again, my apologies. Starting lineup looks good for Atleti. Lateness is greatness, isn't it, Dusfield? Yeah, subscribe. It does help out a ton. I don't know why I said that like so fucking British like. But yeah, do subscribe, it does help out a ton. And honestly, the amount of support we got yesterday was instrumental. Big up to everyone, yeah? Predictions, I'm going a draw. Really? Atleti looks shaky. I've not watched Atletico in a while actually, so I'm not sure. But I am sure of one thing. My ballad, Alvarez, is playing this game, so... Are they seriously not showing me this game? Oh my. Yeah, I'm going Atletico to win 2-0. I'm going Atletico to win 2-0. You will never fucking believe this. They are not showing me this game. I'm going to have to pirate this game. They're not showing it to me on my subscription. How in the actual fuck is this game not part of my subscription? No way, I'm gonna have to pirate it. Here is a funny piece of truth about pirating and football. People only pirate shit because you don't make it easily available. You want people to stop pirating football games? Make them fucking available, bruh. Because there is literally not a single other legal provided of football games in Belgium. Spanish football games in Belgium. So there is literally not a single legal way in Belgium right now to watch this game. So I'm gonna have to pirate it. Oh well. Their loss, not mine, I suppose. It does get a bit annoying though to pirate. These pirating sites are very buggy. But oh well. And there we go, let's find the game at Atletico Madrid. And hello, by the way, Rem, hello. Try to find one that isn't lagging too much. By the way, I should have my audio turned off. Yes, I do. Beautiful. My desktop audio, I mean by that. I do look a bit dark, don't I? Let's fix the scoreboard while we wait for this to load. Atletico Madrid against Valladolid. And Atletico will be wearing red. Well, red and white as always. And Valladolid probably playing in purple. There you go, guys. We have the game working. You don't want to make the game watchable legally? Oh well, I'll watch it illegally. All went just white by Atletico. And there you go, we are off. We are off. 5 minutes into the game. It took a little while, but we are off. There we go. Right, Valladolid is on the ball right now. Ball on to the right by Valladolid. It's won back by Atletico here. Hello, Rosa, hello, how are you? Oh, shot from distance here by Atletico, it's blocked. Lady down the right. Chipped into the box, it's headed away. Now out for a throw in. I'm good, what about you? Yeah, I'm chilling. Atletico is still on the ball here. Been a bit of a long day, I can't lie. We all hate Mondays, let's be honest. We all hate Mondays. Let's hope for the good football, yeah? Let's hope for the good football. Come on, whip this ball in. Ball chipped into the box. It's going nowhere, that. Now Valladolid have it with Ferreira, so the goalkeeper. We've got quite a few games coming up this week, I guess. What do I have coming up this week, actually? Maybe I'm ruffling. What do I have coming up? Let's check my posts. Because, yeah, I've got early Prem talk coming back there with Nick. It's difficult to schedule with Australians, yeah? Yeah? If you have a long-distance relationship with an Australian, bro, give up. That scheduling, call it Australia tax. It's difficult to schedule that shit, bro. But yeah, early Prem talk with Nick. Big up to Nick, bro. Big up to Nick. Aston Villa against PSG and Dortmund against Barcelona. We're doing both games. Focus will be on PSG because I think Aston Villa PSG, if I focus on that, will probably get a bit more attention because, let's be honest, Dortmund-Barcelona game is done. And I think Dortmund-Barcelona will be more boring as well. I think Barca, they've got out 4 goals, they'll play the beat team, they'll pass the ball around and just kill the game off. The 2 interesting games are both on Wednesday. Honestly, it's criminal. It's honestly criminal that they have Real Madrid, Arsenal and Internazionale Bayern at the same time. That's the only 2 interesting games left here in the Champions League, both at the same hour on the same day. And then Thursday, Cherki's scout along, you know. We're doing Atleti twice, by the way, this week. It's been a while since we've been watching Atleti, you know. I do miss watching them a bit, because at the start of the season they were balling. They're almost always one of my favorite teams to watch, yeah? Because they just ball. They just ball, let me tell you that. By the way, latest news here. Inter Miami is interested. And Kevin De Bruyne, that's kind of ill news. But like, we all knew that. However, talks are not believed to be advanced at this stage, with clubs in Saudi Arabia also dreaming of securing his signature. Yeah, this is dead news, isn't it? We already knew all of this shit. Like, what is this news? What is this news? I went a bit on Twitter on some non-football related stuff, and now half of my Twitter has nothing to do with football anymore. Big up to Ahmed, big up, how are you? How are you? Atletico are not really doing much here. Jimenez now, on too long there. And Jimenez again. Now ball on to the left. Gallagher. Yeah, this game is very Ball forward, it's down the right, and this is better by Atletico. Come on, go to the middle. Go to the middle with Gallagher again. Emery and Villa are talking too much today when they are getting smashed. Yeah, bro, that is Premier League. That is the Premier League, bro. Premier League teams, they somehow are always the most arrogant. Honestly, I fucking hate the Premier League, isn't it? The Premier League has always been like that, bro. It's just English culture. English culture is like so posh, and it's so classist. Like, if you've ever been to England, yeah, English people actually distinguish themselves between class, like it's the fucking 1920s. They are so classist, bro. And they project that onto the rest of Europe. Oh, you are poorer than us, so you're worse than us. Because Premier League teams have more money. Premier League is so fucking dog shit, bro, I can't lie. Honestly, it's fucking dog shit. Bayern ain't getting words, I think. You don't think so? But but the father of words is talking with Bayern München, Dashield. Why don't you think you're getting him? Why don't you think you're getting him? Literally think they concede 5. I would not be surprised if Villa conceded 5. They've been woeful. And now Valladolid ball to the left. Ball into the box, and it's scored here by the goalkeeper from Atleti, Oblak. Is Oblak still in goal? Yes. Oh, how old is Oblak, by the way? This guy must be in his late 30s. Because he's just been that guy for a while, isn't it? Jan Oblak is currently only 32, really? He's only 32, I thought he was way older. Leverkusen is our city rival. You think they'll sell us words? You do make a good point, actually. I do think you'll get words, but you do make a good point. Give me your summaries of Champions League Leg 2 matches and the final scores, Al. What game is first? I think the first game is PSG. Let's just go to Champions League. So first game is going to be PSG Aston Villa, or Aston Villa PSG. I think Aston Villa will be pressing up, high up the pitch, trying to get some early goals. They'll get countered. There will be a goal by the Curry, or by Kvaratskhelia, or Dembele. One of them 3. Who are all consistently good scorers, by the way. And quick on the counter, all 3 of them. One of those 3 will score. It will be the first goal by PSG. Then Aston Villa, mentally they'll crumble a bit. PSG will press, they'll score again. From there on, the game will be very dead. PSG will hold on to the ball, do nothing. Second half will be boring as fuck. Aston Villa maybe get a goal back, but it will end like 1-2. Or 1-3, something like that. I do think Aston Villa will score, but nowhere near enough. Dortmund against Barcelona is going to be boring as fuck too. Barcelona is going to play the B team. They're just going to pass the ball around all game. Dortmund is going to get nowhere near. They're going to get the ball off of Barca sometimes and go down, but they'll miss because they're dog shit. Their crosses are going to be terrible too. Barcelona may score. They'll defend very well as well. And they'll just play the game out. Maybe 1-0 to either Dortmund or Barcelona. Either Dortmund or Barcelona could leave that game 1-0. But the end result remains the same, isn't it? Barcelona go through. Then Real Madrid against Arsenal. I think Real Madrid will win. But I don't think they'll get enough goals to come back. Arsenal is not a good team, but Real Madrid is not good enough to punish Arsenal. And honestly, they absolutely collapsed in that first leg, so I don't think there's a remontada coming. And this is not the Real Madrid from usual, so I'll go 3-1. 3-1 Real Madrid, so they'll just be a goal too short of going to extra time. Then Inter Bayern. I think Inter Milan will win 3-0. They'll absolutely destroy Bayern. Bayern München, very similar to Aston Villa. They'll try to press up, they'll try to score. They'll get played through. Absolutely played through and concede on the counter. And Bayern München, their defense is dog shit, bro. When Bayern München have to defend, especially on counters, bro, they are cooked. Now, corner here by Valladolid, whipped into the box. Oh, this is a weird corner, went to the far post, kind of just went through everybody. But Oblak caught it, now he's throwing it out here, Alvarez. Alvarez still, can he hold on to the ball? No, he can't. It's won back by Valladolid now. Now ball down. Nah, this is sport passing by Valladolid. This is like the passing from the back shit. It looks so stupid when it doesn't work, doesn't it? Looks so stupid when it doesn't work. How are you? Chilling. Chilling, what about you? That was a weird set piece. It's never a penalty, of course. It's not a penalty, they're reviewing it. Ball hits his side, then hits his arm. They're not giving a penalty for that. Modo Champions League, indeed. The end is to give us a 3-0 defeat. They're not that bad, Docilcio. They're not that bad. I think. Honestly, who knows? Honestly, who knows? San Siro is tough, man. I still think that Internazionale is doing the treble. I still think Inter is doing the treble, bro. Inter, yeah? They are just... what a game. Yeah, what a game that was, bruh. We know what we are. I pray to God, yeah, because that Union game is perfectly placed, bro. I hope Union and Genk draw each other. We beat Gent. If that happens, bro, mentality for Genk will drop, because then we'll be top of the table. They will be mentally gone. They're giving that as a penalty. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yalla. I guess Valladolid got the brown envelopes going. They got the brown envelopes going. Prediction Barcelona or Dortmund Barcelona, sorry. I just said it a minute ago, but for everyone who didn't hear, I think it will be 1-0 to either Dortmund or Barcelona. Valladolid with a penalty. This is a fucking scam, bruv. This is a fucking scam. I fucking pray they score as well. These Atletico Madrid fans will be so fucking salty on Twitter. They'll be saying this never happens to Madrid and all that shit. That is never a penalty though, let's be honest. There you go, 1-0 Valladolid. 1-0 Valladolid, good penalty. Let's be honest. That is never a penalty, but... oh well, sucks to suck, isn't it? But let's be honest, that's never a penalty, is it? Terrible refereeing. Silla with the goal, bro. Man like Silla. I'm pretty sure Valladolid is gonna get relegated anyways, but Silla's still getting goals, bro. In fact, where is Valladolid? La Liga. Where are they in the table? Bottom! Oh dear. And they're way off from safety as well. They're 11 points away from being safe. They're not catching up on an 11 point gap. Now I'll lead you on the ball again and they lose it. But they'll come back from this, I reckon. They'll come back from this. Now ball on the left. Gallagher. Come on, go down the right here. There you go, now cross it. Now you take too long. And they just playing board here, I can't lie. I can't lie. Oh, shots goes just wide. Ball fell there to Griezmann. And Simeone, the son of Diego Simeone, I'm not sure what his first name is, is on the ground, moaning. Oh, referee, I got touched. Oh, referee, there was contact in a contact sport. Please get me a penalty. They always go down for the lightest shit, you know. Corner to Madrid, Atletico Madrid, though. Bruv, stand up. You've been on the ground for 5 minutes, bro. That's shameful. That's shameful. Look at this, man. He's still on the ground, bro. You barely got touched, bro. Truly Diego's son. You know, bruv. You barely got touched, man. Stand up. Stand up, man. You barely got touched. Ajax, their B team, beat Vitesse. I'm not sure who Vitesse is, but they beat them. No way they give this as a penalty as well. We're about to see 2 penalties that should have never been given. This referee is awful. Penalty to Valladolid, that should have never been a penalty. Now a penalty to Atletico, that should have never been a penalty. I guess it cancels out. I guess it cancels out, guys. Yeah, Ahmed is apparently ahead of me. Alvarez penalty. He's apparently a bit ahead of me. Let's see here. Why is Simeone suddenly standing up? I thought he was hurt here. After the penalty was given, he was suddenly standing up. He evacuated the area. How's that working, guys? Bro, penalty down the middle. Yikes. You shouldn't let that in. 1-1 though. 1-1. Mason Mount ex Vitesse. Oh, by the way, I never put in the 1-0. I'm a fucking mutant. This referee is awful, bro. Neither of those penalties should have been pens, bro. Neither of those... You know what I think, yeah? I think the referee realized he fucked up by giving the penalty to Valladolid. So he was like, fuck, now I need to give a penalty to Atletico Madrid as well. Bro, this referee is dog shit. It ain't corrupt, yeah? Because both of these teams have been bailed out, bro, by this referee. And now we're back to standards. 2-1 to Atletico. Man, how far am I behind? Let me try a fucking different streaming site. Because apparently I'm fucking 20 years behind, bro. On a goal Simeone. Yeah, ball down the right side now at Simeone. Now I'm seeing it. Yeah, that is an incredible goal. That is an incredible goal. I would have rated this as an incredible goal if I did not know. 2-1. 1 second. Let me get all different streaming sites here. Let me get the different streaming sites that is not 2 minutes behind. Streams. One second, chat. It's taking a while to load. What is this website taken down? If this website got taken down, bro, all my streaming sites are being taken down, bro, one by one. What about Sport Tech? Oh, this is still up. Let's try this one. Bro, if they invested some of the money they put into getting rid of streaming sites. Oh dear, what did Gundogan do now? What did Gundel do? What did Gundel do? Needs to be... what did Gundogan do? Did you send me it on Twitter? Let me check Twitter. Give me a second, I'm opening Twitter. I haven't been home a lot today, so I'm not quite sure, updated on everything. And I was to my brother's house today. Have you been living under the rock, Alf? I wasn't home today. That's why I was late for this stream. I haven't been home today. I'm way ahead, by the way, on this different stream. I just opened a different one. This is way ahead. Eddie Howe is sick. Eddie Howe is sick. Oh, he has a lung infection. Manager of Newcastle, Eddie Howe. Yeah, manager of Newcastle. Oh, you mean his extension? We knew about that extension for a while. That's not Gundogan's fault. That's an automatic extension. That's automatic. That just happened anyways. That's the club's fault. I don't blame Gundogan for that. Yeah, we knew that for a while though, didn't we? We knew that for a while. Pep kept playing him. It's Pep's fault. He keeps playing Gundogan because he wants that extension to be triggered. And now it has been triggered. Okay, but why as a player would you choose not to activate it? Why as a player would you choose to make less money? Bro? I do not blame a player for that. That is purely the club's fault. Players should be taking those chances every time they get it. You've got to look at it from a perspective, isn't it? From player's perspective, doesn't matter if you're dog shit, if you're gonna be benched all season. You're about to collect some dough on your way out. That's tackable by the club. That's what that is. Ball headed wide. And then you know what they'll do? Then they'll say, oh, we're fast tracking him into a coaching role. Yeah, that's his problem. That's his problem. I don't blame players for taking the chances they get. Maybe the club asked him, hey, can you extend so we can sell you for 5 million? You never know. No, he ain't. He will next season. If he's playing next season, then he destroys his legacy. But this season, he's not ruined anything for me. I blame Pep. He should not have been playing. Especially not in the system he's been playing in. He's played decently when he's played with the right players around him. So I blame Pep. Yeah, but why is Gundogan the creative midfielder on that pitch? Bro, I blame Pep for that, bro. Gundogan is dog shit, yes, but Gundogan should not be playing these games. And when he plays, he should not be playing as an attacking midfielder. That's on Pep. I hope that the club has asked Gundogan to extend so that they can sell him for 5 million. Because that's extra 5 million in the bag, isn't it? They're not gonna bottle this. And prediction Everton City, I predicted 1-1 on a Blue Friday show, so I'll stick with that. 1-1. I don't see Gundo as the same player anymore. He's not the same player anymore. He's washed. But it's not his fault that our manager got him back when he's washed and decided to play him every fucking game. The reason Kyle Walker, the reason I fucking loathe Kyle Walker is, first of all, he cheated on his wife 3 times, bro. How do you cheat? How do you cheat on your wife? Get found out, forgiven, do it again, found out, forgiven, and then do it again. Like, bruh. That's special, isn't it? That's special. Ball into behind Alvarez there. Pass has to be better. Bro. Walker, yeah, the interviews he gave and shit, bruh. Walker is a terrible human being. Like, until people realize that, yeah, Walker is a terrible human being. No, I'm not gonna forget that he's a terrible human being because he was a good footballer for us. I'm not. So I fucking hate Walker. Walker is a disgusting piece of shit. He's an adulterer. He's fucked up his fucking household. He has no respect for other players. He talks shit in interviews about the club, fans and all of that. Kyle Walker's situation is so different. So different. You can hardly compare them in my opinion. 3 times, bro. 3 times. So people are like, why are you so... negative about Kyle Walker? Like, bruv, do you not know about Kyle Walker's situation? Sorry, I'm yapping indeed. Ancelotti was vaping yesterday, was he? Ancelotti needs to get that mind cooled down, innit it? Ancelotti needs that mind cooled down. Vermont is a baller, by the way. I was gonna get to that. Vermont is a baller. It needs to play more, bro. Vermont. But Gustav Nielsen played well. To his credit, Gustav Nielsen played well in the first half. In the first half, he was very good, Gustav Nielsen. Second half, not so much. I've not heard about this one. I've not heard about this one. I'm not sure if this one is a rumor or confirmed though. Like, Kyle Walker's situation is confirmed. Foden, not so much. Ball into the box again and Simeone can't get to it. Fulham is 1-0 down. Who is Fulham playing? And Onyedika's a fucking bozo, bruh. We were lucky yesterday that Onyedika's bozo moments galore didn't get punished because he had a lot of them. Semenyo scored against Fulham 1-0. There is some life in Bournemouth still. Who have not won a game since when? Bournemouth have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games in a row across all competitions that they failed to win. However, they did experience a rough patch in 2020 when Foden was accused, but not proven maybe, of being unfaithful to his partner, the City graduate alongside Mason Greenwood, and infamously snuck 2 Icelandic girls into the team hotel while on international duty. Of course it was Greenwood. Big up Greenwood, bro. Big up Greenwood. Now, that's accusations. I don't do that accusations shit. Because a lot of people make accusations just to get some fucking attention, bro. I don't do that accusations shit. It has to be proven for me. I don't doubt Foden will do it, because people think he's some fucking angel. He ain't, but... I just need it to be proven. Because every fucking footballer and their mother has fucking accusations against them, don't they? The game is game. Penalty foul, yeah, bro, I saw a lot of Genk fans crying about that penalty. Literally 2 penalty fouls in the span of 5 seconds. How are you gonna say it's not a penalty? Game is game, isn't it? Game is game. Now ball on the right. By Atletico. Oh, this is a ball to Alvarez, and Alvarez takes it very well. Incredible hit by Alvarez, but he can't make anything of it. It was too difficult. Honestly, yeah, this Atletico team is balling. Pep is low-key the most overrated manager in not even low-key, high-key. He's high-key the most overrated. Oh, ball over the bar here. He's high-key the most overrated manager in football. Which is crazy, because he's a really good manager, but people pretend like he's some fucking goat of the game, like, bruh. Like, do me a favor. No Beerschot this weekend, de Beerschot is kapot. Beerschot back to 2nd division, ole ole. Fucking god-awful team to watch. I'm so happy they're back to 2nd division. We'll have Zulte Waregem instead. Zulte Waregem, they give us some good football. Then RWDM again. You know, like that, bro. Valladolid just holding onto the ball here. And Valladolid's going backwards again. You think Foden will start scoring if we get him a hot Icelandic girdle? Maybe. It's worth. I think it's worth a shot. Give Foden a hot Icelandic girdle. Let him go pow pow. Now you need to differentiate, you know. Like this one season hot Icelandic girdle. Next season you got to get the mind sharp. Latina. This season, yeah, what Foden needs is some character. He needs to build some character this season. You know what Foden needs? He needs a Latina, bruv. Because Latinas will give you character, bro. A little crazy, just enough. They'll get something out of Foden. They'll get something out of Foden. Then he'll start scoring screamers again. Bro, Rosa, you are a genius. Get Milan. Where is Milan Lemar? Get that man in here. He needs to get his Latinas, bro. We will be there. I mean, he's a good manager, but he's been at Barcelona with Messi, Prime Bayern, and City. The dirtiest old club, cheating club. Absolutely. Bro, he's still the most expensive league title in Man City history. Don't forget that. The next manager will not need as much money as he needed to win that league title. And we've had inflation since then. Foden would start scoring if he integrated a whole fucking orphanage at 24 years old. Yeah, you know what it is? Foden is smart about this. Foden, Savinho, Haaland, they are producing the next crop of Man City players. All of them homegrown, all of them City Academy graduates. We are about to have a 22-man team of pure ballers who grew up in Man City. All of them free, bro. All of them free, about the same age. Bro, you gotta think smart, bro. You gotta think smart. Our Genk fan is lost right now, that's what they are. But Genk is still top of the league though, so don't get too cocky. Ball on the right now. Crossed in, not a good cross. And Atletico holding onto the ball. Sorry, Valladolid holding onto the ball. Erling Haaland is playing Minecraft, by the way. Erling Haaland is playing Minecraft. Big up to Haaland. The universal truth. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're a pro athlete, whether you're dog shit and never leave the house, whether you're smart, whether you're stupid, Minecraft. That is the universal truth. Minecraft. Haaland has his bow in his first slot. Nah, that's a stinker, bro. Oeh, Atletico anders lost the ball here in round 16. Prediction, Genk Union. I think Genk will win 2-1, but I pray 1-1. I agree, the players should have children, and those children should have kids to get... Bro, none of that Habsburg shit. None of that Habsburg shit. Good inbreeding, bro. Hey, maybe the Habsburgs were onto something, though, you know. Maybe the Habsburgs weren't wrong. Haaland's definitely watched the Minecraft movie. Ball on the right here. Come on, get a ball into the box. Sometimes you just need to chip balls into the box, man, like that. Oh, it's flicked away, it's flicked back in, and now it's cleared. James McAtee to Ajax? No. That's not happening. Leverkusen want him. Leverkusen wants 2 Man City players, bro. They want 2 of them. We want 1 Leverkusen player. The trade offered plus a bit of money is so fucking obvious. If Man City does not pull the trigger, bruv. And then people will be like, oh, but Florian Wirtz has to agree. Florian Wirtz agreed personal terms with Man City. Stop waffling. Florian Wirtz agrees personal terms with Man City. Florian Wirtz is not the problem. Man City is. Haaland Minecraft fan. Yeah. McAtee will be a baller in Eredivisie. Yeah, but no, he has to go to Leverkusen. He has to go to Leverkusen, bro. Now ball down the left here. Oh, ball played through here by Valladolid, but it's good defending by Madrid. Going back to the block here, and now ball going nowhere really. Guys, I have good news. Guys. It's very good news, guys. We've done it, guys. We've done it. He's off to Benfica. Probably fake news, but you know. I think this account tweets is bullshit, by the way, but... Oh, there, guys. We've done it, guys. Finally. No more Bernardicki. No more Bernardicki. Even if this sort is bullshit. We will be liberated. We will be liberated. What does this article even say? Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva is giving serious consideration to rejoining Benfica this summer. Let's say... Guys, you have to be smart about this, yeah? Let's say You give Benfica Bernardo Silva for free. Oh, why would you give him for free? Be smart. Bernardo Silva wants high wages. We need to get him off our book. Give Bernardo Silva for free to Benfica. They will pay higher wages to Bernardo because they get him for free, or sell him for very cheap. Sell him for 5 million, for 2 million. Then you bring in Cherki, who is dirt cheap, bro. His release clause, Oliver will tell me here. Oliver will tell me what the release clause is. He knows, but Cherki has a dirt cheap release clause. Cherki in, voila, you have a replacement, and people will be like, oh, but you have to look at homegrown. One homegrown in, Cherki, one out, Bernardo Silva. Bro, this is a great deal. 25 million, thank you, Oliver. 25 million. Yes, sir. Bernardo Silva, thank you for what you've done. You should have been gone after the 4th beat. I said you should have been gone after the 4th beat. I said we should have brought in Olise, who wanted to come to Man City. Homegrown, by the way, Olise. That would have been helped us stay. And people were like, nah, but Bernardo Silva is still good. And then now people are praying on Bernardo Silva to leave. And I've been telling y'all, Bernardo Silva has washed. So, thank you for all you've done. This source, this Twitter account, it often is bullshit. But if there's any truth to this, yeah, any truth, I pray to God and I say, yes, bro. Yes, get this done. Don't even ask for a lot of money. Because if you ask for a lot of money and you get stuck with this man on your books, you can only do 6 loans a season. Remember that, only 6 loans a season. And Cherki will not be on the same wages as Bernardo Silva. Because Cherki is new, coming in. Bernardo Silva, old veteran who's won multiple league titles. So he's gonna have higher wages, right? So, honestly, yeah, it's straight up probably. I've not seen Cherki enough to rate him. I've seen one game of him where he balls the fuck out. But I am planning to watch Cherki more. I'm planning to do Lyon games. Bro, I will scout that man, yeah? The statistics look good. The statistics, we kind of need a statistic man right now. One who can get output. This deal, get it done. And we've got our Bernardo Silva replacement in Cherki. He can play midfield, attack midfield, all of that. So, get this done, bro. Get this done. No excuses not to. If the interest is real by Benfica, which is a big F. Oh, sorry, I did not read this. Give me a second. What would you say, or what would your reaction be, rather, if you woke up tomorrow and saw that we signed Javi Simmons instead of Words, bro? Half time, by the way. Half time, just as I finished reading that. Mediocre first half, not gonna lie. Bro. Oh, no. No. Just no. Bro, I would cry. I would cry. I think he can be decent at Man City, but no. Prediction Aston Villa PSG. I believe I said my prediction already, didn't I? I said 1-3. 1-3 to PSG. That was my prediction, I believe. I don't think Ipswich Town will beat Arsenal. No need to start fantasizing. Arsenal is done anyways. Arsenal is done anyways. We're not catching up to them. They're not dropping down the table. They're not going up the table. Their season is done. Actually, let's keep Gundo. As long as Bernardo leaves, everything will... No. Gundo has to go too. Gundo, sell him for 2 million. Sell Bernardo for 2 million to Benfica, sorry. Now you've got 4 million in. Let's say 2.5 million. You've got 5 million in, which is about the same you get for a single academy player. You've lowered your wage bill significantly. You've gotten 2 not homegrown players out. And in the process, you've got money for it. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Especially when O'Reilly can fill the Gundogan spot. O'Reilly can fill Gundogan's spot. And then you can keep Kovacic for one more season. And then you sell him off in the next summer. Yeah. Well, I close it now, so too late. Ruben Diaz is indeed ex-Benfica. He scored yesterday, apparently. He gets goals. He scored against Auxerre. Yep, Jetke scored 1-2, 2-0. And a 1-3 win. 1-3 win, he scored 2-0. And did he get any assists at the game as well? No, he didn't. But he did get a goal. Can I give link to Twitter? Well, if you mean my Twitter account, it's here. 1 second. This is my Twitter account. That is my Twitter account, if that's what you mean. If you mean the specific tweet I was reading out, the specific tweet was, if I can find, I did not bookmark it. So I can't find it anymore. I'm calling it now. If Jetke joins Man City, I'm not sure about that. There is a very big gap between what Bernardo Silva is now and what he used to be. So difficult to say. Is Jamie Guiton homegrown? I don't believe he is. Jamie Guiton. I don't believe he's homegrown. Let me check this. He's only 20. How long did he play for the... Yeah, he is homegrown. Oh. I thought he left England way before he got 36 months. If you don't know, you need to have 36 months at an English club. He is homegrown, wow. I don't rate him though, but good to know, I suppose. And yeah, that's the link to my Twitter thread if you want my Twitter, I guess. Luka Modric is now the co-owner of Swansea. Big up to Ruben Diaz, I suppose. Luka Modric, I suppose. What other club is Swansea even, bro? What other club is Swansea even? Some of these highlights. If you look back at the game, some of these highlights are dead, bruv. This was honestly not that good of a game. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Swansea is 12th in the championship right now. How they fallen? How they have fallen? Who is top right now in championship? Who is top right now? Top of championship is Leeds United at the moment. Leeds United has 3 draws in a row. They're trying to bottle the league title over there. Hull City is drawing right now. Where is Glimpse? Someone get Glimpse in here. We're all Hull City fans. Who are they playing? They're playing Coventry. It's half time in that game too. We're all rooting for Hull City, bro. Hull City for the win. That's probably survival secured if they win. Bottom 3 gets relegated. There's 46 games, so 4 games after that. If they win, they go to 47 points, which is 5 cleared of relegation. So do Cardiff get 2 wins in their last 4? Probably not. Especially not since they play Sheffield next, and then Oxford United to square up the table, and then West Brom. All three of them are in top half of the table. Then Norwich. Norwich is beatable, I suppose, but I don't think they get 2 wins out of it. If Hull City wins, that is survival secured. Big up to Hull. Big up to Hull. We will be there for Hull City survival. I need to watch a Hull City game, man, but I can't fucking get a game on time. Like, you know, all these fucking games are awkwardly scheduled, bro. Friday at 4 PM. Hull City is playing on Friday at 4 PM. Who schedules this shit? And also, I am definitely watching that. We are gonna watch Hull City against Swansea, bro. That's the first championship I've watched on this channel. FC Volendam is officially back in Eredivisie. Big up to Volendam. This is the time of the year where things are happening, isn't it? One second, I need to book this in. Hull City Watchalong. Who do they play? Let me check again. Hull City, Friday, play against Swansea. Swansea. Hull City. There we go. I've scheduled that in. Look at the table of the second division in the Netherlands. I will right now. Give me a moment. In fact, let me share my screen here. That's gonna be a bit better to look at. Rather than just me reading shit off. Let's share my screen. Keukenkampioen-divisie. This is the second division in the Netherlands. FC Volendam. Bro, has won a league title, isn't it? Second division, but you know. Yikes. Where are them man at? 4 games left, yeah. And they're 11 points, sorry, clear. One more win, and they win the league title. Excelsior is second. Den Haag also third. Let's check the Eredivisie as well, because I don't know how the relegation spots work there. So bottom 2 gets relegated, so top 2 get promoted, and then the third place is a playoff. So currently Den Haag is in the playoff spot. Dordrecht, sorry, and Cambuur are pretty close. The Graafschap looks too far away. And yeah, all these teams on the fucking beaches. Young PSV getting relegated, by the way. You can see all the B teams right next to each other here. Vitesse got yesterday. Oh, they got points deducted, did they? Yeah, because they had 9 wins and 10 draws. They should have had 37 points. They got deducted 30 points. What did Vitesse get deducted 30 points for? Vitesse. I want some news here. Vitesse confirmed takeover and officially avoids bankruptcy. Vitesse punishment. Incomplete financial reports, bro. I tell you, bro. This stuff, yeah. FFP. it ruins football clubs, bro. They were on the verge of bankruptcy. They were saved from bankruptcy. And now they've been done for saving themselves from bankruptcy. I tell you, man. PSR, FFP, it's a scam. It's made to keep the big clubs empowered, bro. Football is dead as long as you have FFP, PSR. And people think, oh, but you say that because bullshit excuse. Club Brugge fan, Club Brugge benefits massively from FFP and PSR. Man City, richest club in the world, factually speaking, benefits massively from FFP and PSR. Bro, FFP and PSR, yeah, these things absolutely just ruin the competitiveness of football. Vitesse, bullshit, bro, bullshit. They would have survived comfortably. They would be, right now, 14th without that points deduction. Bro, how is this a good thing? How is this a good thing for football? It ain't, is it now? It's not a good thing for football. It's only a good thing for the big teams to avoid relegation and to avoid competition this way. That's what it's a good thing for. Oh, only 2 teams get relegated. Sorry, okay. Yeah, I make you laugh, but it's true though. It's true. That shit is bullshit. This stuff is bullshit. You can say I make you laugh, yeah, but it's true what I'm saying, isn't it? This stuff, yeah, it ruins competitiveness in football. It ruins the competitiveness of the sport. And then people are like, oh, why do all the same teams win trophies? Really? You are asking that? You have FFP and PSR rules and you're wondering why all the same teams win trophies? Fun fact about La Liga. In the 2000s, La Liga was the most competitive league in the world. I bet you didn't know that. Valencia won a league title in that point. Atletico Madrid got relegated in that period. Coruña, Deportivo de La Coruña. Do you remember them? No, you don't, but they were winning titles. Barcelona, Real Madrid. Everyone was competing, winning titles. Villarreal as well, I believe. Correct me if I'm mistaken. In fact, no, I don't believe it was Villarreal. It was someone else, though. But yeah, La Liga was the most competitive league in the world, or at least in Europe, during the 2000s. Who talks about La Liga as a competitive league? Nobody. You know why? Know why? Because they took away all of that shit. Look at this. Look at this in the 2000s. Deportivo de La Coruña 1, Real Madrid 2, Valencia 3, Barcelona 4. 4 different champions in the 2000s. In the same time, Serie A had 3 different champions, Bundesliga had 3 different champions, and Premier League had 3 different champions. People don't remember that shit. Just a little bit before that, Atletico Madrid. You know why so many teams were winning trophies? You know why it was so competitive? Not if you go before that, but you know why this period was so competitive? Because you were saying, oh, this is when foreign investments, the 90s is when this foreign investment stuff started in football. Yes, the 90s, that's when foreign investment started in football. So, suddenly, foreign investment, all these teams, Atletico Madrid, ain't won fuck all in years, bro. Literally, they hadn't won a league title in almost 20 years. It was 19 years since their last league title. They get a foreign investor, they win a league title again. Deportivo de La Coruña, never won a league title before. Suddenly they rise up and they win a title. They win cups, they win European trophies. I believe they did. They won a Europa League or... No, they won 3 cups though. It's Valencia that won a European trophy. And also Zaragoza. Oh, Zaragoza didn't win a European trophy, or did they? Yeah, Valencia did though. These teams just coming up, winning European trophies out of nowhere. Winning league titles out of nowhere. You know why? Because you had foreign investments. Then in the 2010s, yeah, In around 2008, guess twice why, they made new PSR rules to stop Man City from taking over the world of football. Because they were like, yo, Real Madrid was like, yo, I do not want to compete with Valencia. I do not want to compete with De La Coruña. I do not want to compete with Atletico Madrid, with Bilbao. I don't want to compete with all these teams. So they made new rules and they killed the competition in football. That is the history of PSR. Anyone who is pro FFP PSR does not know its history. It's honestly that simple. Because the concept sounds nice. The problem is, the rules are not actually about the concept. The rules are so different from what the concept is. The concept is how teams deal with bankruptcy. But factually speaking, more teams are going bankrupt due to PSR than are being saved by it. Because the situations that create bankruptcy, around that PSR is supposed to avoid, overspending, investing, is how you stop bankruptcy. Oh, that doesn't make sense. How does spending more money prevent bankruptcy? Because it's called selling a club to an investor. Investors want to invest. That is why they call them investors. It's not difficult to understand. I promise you. It's not really difficult to understand if you think about it. If you cannot invest, why would you buy a company? You wouldn't. So these FFP rules have killed selling off clubs to investors. Look at our Oostende. They could not find a buyer because no buyer could invest into the club because of the rules of the Belgian league. That club, bang, dead. Danger. They could not find a buyer because they could not invest in the team because of the rules of the Belgian league. Bankrupt. That is what PSR does with football. It kills competition, it bankrupts teams, it ruins competitiveness, and people suck it up. You know why? Because English media. And just to drive the point home, PSR rules were introduced by American foreign investors who did not like the fact that there were Middle Eastern foreign investors, because they knew the Middle Eastern investors will outspend us. That is why they brought in those rules. Just a history on PSR and FFP bullshit for you guys. By the way, the second half began here. I'm waffling, the second half has already began. Oh, I see. They cannot be relegated. Okay, fair enough. Mbappé, 1 game suspended. Only 1 game. Only 1 game. Really? Are they taking the piss? He should be suspended for half a fucking decade, bro. Nah, but that's bullshit. Yeah, the second half did begin. He should have been suspended for at least 3 games, bro. That's bullshit. That is pure bullshit. That he's only been suspended for what? 1 game? Ah, nonsense. Pure nonsense. That should be at least 3 games. You remember Rodri? He got suspended for less, and that was a 3-game suspension. Ah, that's bullshit. How does Real Madrid always get away with this shit? Like, I don't want to be the guy who's like referees, but bro. I'm not even a La Liga fan. Like, this shit does not affect me. I'm not a La Liga fan, but bro, that is a disgrace. That is a disgracia. You know, like Mikel Arteta says, disgracia. Valladolid here on the ball. Come on, score. Bro, I want to see Atleti tits. I want to see Atleti tits. That attendance, by the way. Look at that stadium. Allah. 1 second, bro. I'm gonna post this screenshot. Oh my days, bruh. We're gonna talk about this stadium, or is it only at the... Look at that attendance! Yallah, bro. Let me share my screen again. And let me show you what I'm waffling about. This is actually a discussion, bro. This is a discussion. Look at this! Bro! First of all, I can count the pixels on the screenshot, I know, but second of all, this stadium looks like it's been evacuated. What's happening here? What is wrong with stadium? It's fucking empty, bro. Madrid is a good stadium as well. Nah, bruv. Nobody wanted to watch Valladolid, bro. But they all walked out. They all must have walked out, bro. After the goal by Valladolid, they were like, nah, this is a direct penalty, we're out. Big up to Liam. Big up. How are you? Go check out his channel if you haven't already. Sorry for the typing here, I'm quickly DMing someone. Mid-game, I know, very professional by me, yada yada. Come on, Valladolid. Oh, this was good play, but it's good defending and terrible passing by Atleti. They just gave the ball away after running it back. I get off 389 and I'm at 391. Yeah, bro. 370. I was stuck at 370 for days. It must have been 2-3 weeks that I was stuck at 370. Sorry, 670. 1 day later, after I passed 670, big up by the way, because people from your stream went on to subscribe to my channel by the way, so big up to you. 1 day after that, I hit 682. YouTube is a madness, bro. YouTube is a madness. You know what I think it is? I think YouTube is just taking the piss sometimes. I was stuck on 3.89k for 2 weeks within 2 days. Yep. I was stuck on 670 for I think 12 days. On 670, like 671, 669, 670, like that area. Get to 672. Next day, you're on 682. Weird how YouTube works sometimes. But now, I think YouTube is I think YouTube is designed in a way, yeah, where it just tests people. Because you know what it is, yeah, with YouTube? It wants only the most dedicated people to be at the top. Because most dedicated people will make the best content. So what YouTube does, yeah, is it kills all your impressions on your channel for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they're like, do it. Keep making content. And if you keep making content, YouTube decides to award you. YouTube decides, okay, you keep making content, now I'm going to triple your impressions for 2 weeks. I think that's how YouTube works. Because the hardest workers on YouTube, the ones who just work, and make the content without excuses, and don't quit, they get rewarded, bro. They get rewarded on YouTube. You know how many channels fail to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? I know, rich to talk from me, I'm on 682. Subscribe, help me get to 1,000. I only get to 700 to start off with, but... yeah, the amount of channels that fail to get to 1,000, yeah, it's actually mental. And it's because they quit. They quit when they're at 200, 300 subscribers. I think people, yeah, need to learn to respect the actual grind it takes to get a social media account, any social media account, to a big standing. Because the amount of people, yeah, that go viral is such a small percentage. It's such a small percentage. Majority of YouTubers, streamers, Twitch, Kick, whatever it is, yeah, they have to grind their way to that, yeah. The vast majority of them. And I did not respect, yeah, how difficult YouTube was until I started doing it. It's so difficult, and people think it's easy, yeah, it's difficult. It's fun, but it's difficult. It's in Atletico Madrid Stadium. I don't know who that is. AMS44. I don't know who that is. Look, stadium is filling back up, bro. You know it's Spain. It's Spain, bro. They are a bit lazy. Honestly, Spain and southern Italy, yeah. These Caribbean, Jesus Christ. These Mediterranean places, these mild Mediterranean climates, yeah. Oh! Oh! You see that free kick, bro? You see that free kick? Oh my days! Can someone tell me when Southampton will score a free kick like that? Because brothers, I tell you, that is a fucking quality free kick. That is better than the free kick that De Bruyne scored. That is better than the free kick De Bruyne scored. Bottom of La Liga, by the way. It takes a deflection, to be fair, but oh. Oh. I hate the UK weather. 3 weeks straight of sun. As soon as I go on holiday place, there are warnings of flood and it's freezing. Big up to England. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. I've been on mute in settings today, my apologies. Wait, let me actually do that. Last season, it was controversial. I think it was correctly disallowed, so. We won the league title in the end. I actually think it was the correct decision to deny the goal. I don't think we were robbed. I think it was correctly disallowed. We won the league title anyways, so I don't really care. Gallagher now. Come on, Gallagher, get a ball to the right. Oh, this is a ball through. Now square it. Oh, this is good defending. By the way, yeah, when Yuma Ba was on this team, Valladolid, they were not conceding goals. I'm just saying. Yuma Ba, since his Valladolid debut, I've been rapping Yuma Ba, bro. I tell you, bro, these stocks, they cannot get much higher. I'm sick of people in the fan base, whenever I'm not happy with the lineup, people say I'm a fake fan. Then it's the one time it works, make your apologies loud as your disrespect. Now that's bullshit though, because the lineup didn't work. De Bruyne put in a masterclass. The lineup did not work. Bro, Pep had a fucking howler that game. He got bailed out by the greatest midfielder in Premier League history. And Crystal Palace collapsed, bro. Pep got lucky. Bournemouth, yeah, that is a game where Pep turned the game around. Crystal Palace? He did fuck all, bro. He was on the touchline and he did fuck all. Field invasion incoming like last season. Yeah, bro, field invasion will be dead when, pitch invasion should I say. When we get the title. We will be winning the double, bro. And title probably will come down to the last day of the season again. So, if we win the cup, and then title comes down to the last day of the season and we win it, double, second start. Honestly, winning a second start while winning the double, it's just poetic. It is just poetic. And Lenglet got substituted off for Le Normand. Which, by the way, Ball defended to bring off the bench. But yeah, there will definitely be a pitch invasion. Second start and all of that. Bar don't look 18, by the way. Are you implying something? Are you implying some little known stereotype about African footballers? Shouldn't you Motley? I probably should, to be honest. You are right about that, Osseald. Give me a second. That's moderated. There you go. You are right, I should have moderated him earlier. There you go, I've modded him. There you go. You are right about that, to be fair. And Ball with goalkeeper now, he booted up the pitch. Atletico on the ball. He just looks well older than 18 in the photos I've seen. Nah, you are implying a stereotype around African footballers. That is all I'm saying. It's a very big stereotype here that you are implying. Got them passports from Temu, you know. Temu passports, cheap and quick. Oh, I forgot to change the score again. Fuck's sake, I keep forgetting to change the score. I know. I've already scored that free kick. I forgot to change the score. I'm a fucking mutant, bro. My apologies. I need to wake up, bro. I did not change the score at 1-0. I didn't change the score at 2-1. And I forgot again now. I'm fucking in dreamland, bro, today. I keep forgetting to read out questions as well. Bro, I'm a mutant today. My apologies. It's the house, guys. I was at my brother's house. I was fucking exasperated by how beautiful my brother's house is. And now I can't focus anymore, you guys. Blame my brother. Bro, go to my brother right now. Invade my home. Go to my brother and blame him. Beat him up. I mean, he probably won't play next season. He'll be in reserves. Yumaba? Bro. He's an unreal defender. But we'll talk about him not tomorrow. Wednesday. When did we schedule that again? 1 second, let me check my schedule. When is that? Yeah, Wednesday, not tomorrow. Sometimes, you know what I do, yeah? I make a schedule, and then I forget everything that's on it. I have my schedule, and then every day I just check my schedule, what I have to do. I don't know what I'm doing this week. Bro, I don't know when what games are. Bro, I will take De Bruyne for 1 more year at Man City over Pep. I will take Yumaba having a starting goal, especially in a back three, by the way, if we can get Simone Inzaghi in, over Pep. Nah, we don't need him. And he's overhyped anyways. He'll get benched all fucking season. Waste of money, that. Atletico Madrid is trying to play suicide ball right now. Oh, this is ball down right though. Atletico can't quite cross it in. By the way, be liking and subscribing if you're in here. I see that there's quite a few people in. United and Spurs could be. Let's open that up, isn't it? Premier League. If West Ham beats, who do West Ham have to beat? Southampton, yeah, they're winning against Southampton. Wolves will beat Man United. West Ham will beat Southampton, so then Tottenham. Against Nottingham Forest. Oh. Bro. We have got something cooking up, you know. We have got something cooking up. However, Man United has a better goal difference than Wolves and West Ham. So Man United will be 14th, regardless of what happens. Bro, get me a fucking cigar. I need a fucking cigar to fucking smoke it, you know, because we've got something cooking up. Honestly, that's the one thing this channel misses. Fucking cigars. I need to get a cigar in here on this channel. A proper Cuban cigar, like the big ones. Or those Romeo Giulietta cigars. You know the Romeo and Juliet cigars that Winston Churchill used to smoke? He loved those Romeo and Juliet cigars. It was like, chain smoking them all day. But I hate they are expensive as fuck, you know. Romeo and Julieta cigars, they're fucking expensive. But it's Tottenham fan, bro. Bro, Sava, I feel sorry for him. Price. I go. Big up for being in today. I'll see you on the next one as always. It's $14 per cigar for a Romeo and Julieta cigar. Did I read that correctly? £47. Or 47 for the box. 47 for the box. But that's with a discount. It's 76.39 for the box of 30. Allah, some of this stuff is expensive. This is why you don't smoke, bro. This is why you should not smoke. It's expensive as fuck. Gives you lung cancer, then it's expensive as fuck. Like, bro. What's the benefits? Lung cancer. You lose money, like, bro. Cigars, yeah. Honestly, they're the dumbest. They're the dumbest thing ever. Who the fuck spends this much money on getting lung cancer? Like, bro, if you want lung cancer, just go eat some asbestos. They're in the roofs, bro. Go crack open your roof. Go get the asbestos, eat it. You'll have lung cancer and it's gonna be pretty much free. You don't need to spend all that money on cigars. Ball on the right now by Atletico. That's terrible. How is it terrible advice? Tell me this, Rosa. Tell me this. If you eat asbestos, will you have cancer? Yes or no? Yes or no? And it's fucking free. You compare the prices, yeah, for the fucking cigar? Bro, it's cheap. Just crack open your roof, eat asbestos, and you have your cancer. Dirt cheap. And bro, if you have asbestos in your roof, you gotta replace that shit anyway, so you gotta get rid of it somehow. Ball on the left now. Valladolid. Bad taste. Nah. This is why you're the pussy, Rosa. You need to get some mayonnaise. You need to put some herbs on it and some spices. You got to go full I don't know. Thai. You gotta go Thai on it. You know how Thai people just put spices on fucking everything. You gotta go Thai on it. Put some fucking sauce on it. Put some herbs and all that shit. That'll best toast. It will be the best thing you've ever eaten, bruv. It'll be the best thing you've ever eaten. Pure cancer. Undiluted. Bro, you'll feel like Superman. On kryptonite. For legal reasons, everything I've just said is a joke. Oh dear. Valladolid, it's just defending now. Atletico. De Laurenti goes down in the box here. He saw. Oh, penalty! Another penalty, guys. Penalty FC this game. Skull emoji. That is the third penalty of the game. I beg, bro. Put this ball over the bar. Put this ball sky high, bro. You know the fly high Sky King meme? You need to send this ball flying high, bro. Yeah, that is a clear penalty, by the way. That is a clear penalty. Just stomped straight on the foot of Laurenti here. I was gonna wait before saying if it should have been a penalty or not, until I saw the replay. But yeah, clear penalty. Let's see here, Julian Alvarez. Watch him take this penalty down the middle, bro. Bro, I tell you, he'll shoot this penalty straight down the middle. And he'll score it again. Watch. Alvarez. He goes down the left. The goalkeeper goes the wrong way. 3-2. 3-2. There's some life in this game yet. Alvarez set padding to penalties, bro. Alvarez, he set padding his penalties. What is that now? 14 goals, 15 goals in La Liga, something like that. Big up to Alvarez, pure baller. By the way, I believe he's like on I believe that's his 14th goal. At Man City, the most goals he ever got was like 11, I believe. He got 9 assists as well, though, to be fair. In La Liga, I don't think he's got a single assist in La Liga. Maybe he'll have fun to Griezmann or something. But in Champions League as well, he got numbers as well in Champions League, to be fair. He got 7 goals in Champions League. So, excuse me. So what are we saying here? What are we saying? 20 goals this season, 21 goals or something like that for Alvarez, all competitions. Not bad, is it? Not bad. But striker that was apparently not worth his prize money. Who's been getting used to the new league. I tell you, yeah. Yeah, 3-2. I changed the score myself this time. I did not have to be told this time. I'm not a mutant anymore. I'm not a mutant anymore, guys. I have developed. Where is the ball? It's after throwing, that's what it is. Substitutions by Atletico. Simeone coming off for Lemar. Lemar is a solid footballer as well, by the way. They're not putting on some scrubs here. Bro, imagine this game in the Premier League. Imagine right now. Try to think about this. Southampton play against Nottingham Forest. Are we getting this good of a game? Oh, we're not. We are not getting this good of a game, are we? Debate, who has the bigger legacy in the Premier League, De Bruyne or Salah? Well, De Bruyne, he's got more trophies. He's got 3 times the amount of trophies. Holding onto the ball here right now. Ball on the right. Valladolid. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, yeah, by the way, didn't take a single penalty for Liverpool in the season where he got 43 goals. Was banned for the first 5 games of the season. Was injured throughout the season. And got 43 goals, all competitions. Luis Suarez, yeah. Anyone who tells me Luis Suarez is not the best Premier League striker of all time, bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Luis Suarez, by a country mile, is the best Premier League striker to ever play in the Premier League. What is a privilege that people act as if it isn't? Money. Being rich. Best concert you have ever attended? Well, I've only attended one. Sabaton. And what's it called? In fact, the name of venue is on here. Sportpaleis, there you go. Sportpaleis. I have the thing over here. I have it over here in my room. The tickets. It's the only concert I've ever gone to. I wanted to go to some others, but then COVID hit. Oh, Lamar had a chance there to make it 4-2 and probably game done if he scored. Now ball backwards. Atletico have had 16 shots. Valladolid have had 3. The score is 3-2. Ball on the right here for the Valladolid. What is the most iconic goal celebration in the Premier League? Probably Adebayor, right? Probably Adebayor running down the length of the pitch. I don't know, what is the most iconic goal celebration in the Premier League? Maybe it's Neville, who ran the length of the pitch to shush the Pool fans. Maybe it's that. I don't think Yaya Touré's moment is the most iconic. I don't think that's that iconic, to be honest. It's very overrated. Maybe Klinsmann's dive. That is... Oh! Oh, that's a pure tapping. Swordlocks at the ready. And now doubling the lead for Atletico. Yeah, this game is done, I think. This game is done. That is what happens when you have a man like Alexander Sorloth from the fucking bench, bruh. Sorloth from the bench, you know. This man was balling last season, bro. I've been telling people for a while. I was telling people before the start of last season. That Sorloth was a baller. He ended up being second top scorer in La Liga. Now he's balling at Atletico. Bro, I know ball. I told people about Jumaba before, like from his Valladolid's debut. I know ball, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you know ball, this shit is easy. This YouTube shit is genuinely easy if you just know football. It's just a tap-in, but you know, you've got to be there to poach it. Poaching strikers here are so underrated. Because people are like, oh, it's such an easy goal to score. Why are other people not scoring them? Because you need to know where the ball will be. And Sorloth knows where that ball is gonna be. 12 goals, off the bench. 12 goals, Sorloth. You mad, bruv? Bro, he's been a bench player all season. Next season, yeah, when Griezmann goes, he will get 20 goals. Sorloth will get 20 league goals next season. Bar any injuries or something like that. And Alvarez will probably get more goals too, because he plays very well when you have a tall striker with him. And Griezmann, credit to Griezmann for what he is here, but Griezmann is not tall. Not tall and physical. Bro, you could have gotten Sorloth for 35 million, yeah, in the summer. I was talking about Club Brugge by Sorloth, because we could have afforded Sorloth. I believe he was 35 million. Club Brugge transfermarkt Sorloth. Let me check how much the asking price was for him. He was bought by Atletico Madrid for a total of 32 million. 32 million. Okay. Oh my days, bro. And people tell me, yeah, oh, you don't know ball. You this, you that. Bro, everyone is rapping, you my bar now. I was talking about you my bar before everyone was talking about him. Everybody was telling me that I was wild about my Pep Guardiola takes, but where are we right now? Exactly where I predicted we would be if we didn't sack Pep. You know. But people, yeah, they always come behind. As long as you know football, you're always ahead of the curve. Pep Guardiola next season. Honestly, yeah, next season you can't tell what's gonna happen. Either he will fix back up or he will be continue to be dog shit. Which is why I want him sacked. I don't want to be in a 50-50 situation. Because Pep right now is 50-50. You don't know if he will fix up or if he will be dog shit next season. And I want a bit of certainty, right? I want to upgrade on certainty. I want to get a manager in there that I know will be good. Which is why, and also to get a rebuild for a new manager who will be here for 10 years or something like that. 5, 8 years. Rather than a manager who will be here for another 2 years. So that is why, yeah. That is why, next season, if Pep is dog shit, people will start listening to me again. And I'll be like, why were you not listening to me when I said it when we were winning? It was equally true, but it's not as easy to say it when it's not as easy to say these things when you're winning. It's not as easy to catch these things when a striker plays for the Villarreal or KA Gent. I liked Sorloth from when he was playing at KA Gent. Who the fuck of you knew who Sorloth was when he played at Gent? None of you. Oh, ball into the box here. Sorloth gonna get there. Yeah? That's how football is. That's how football is. As long as you know ball, you're always ahead. It's the same with these Premier League fans. Bro, everyone had Liverpool as their favourites to win the Champions League. I said Liverpool is nowhere near to win the Champions League. Oh, you don't know ball, mate. You don't know ball. Well, Liverpool got knocked out by PSG, so do I know ball? Do I know ball? At the start of the season, I said Internazionale will win the treble. Well, that's a big prediction to make, isn't it? Treble, one game can go wrong, and it's done. But they're currently on course to win it. So you know, I'm just saying. I'm not a prophet, but if you know what you're talking about, sometimes it's best to shut up when you don't know what you're talking about. So that's the important thing, yeah? Shut up when you don't know what you're talking about. Like some of these players, yeah? People ask me, oh, do you rate Nippon? I've never watched him. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna tell you, oh, this player is class when I've never watched them. I will tell you, I don't know. When I don't know something, yeah, I tell you, I don't know. But all of these people, yeah, they waffle about things they don't know anything about. If you only talk about the things you're 100% certain about, you will be correct 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times you will be correct. Just saying. Just saying. But you have to learn to shut up when you don't know for certain. And if you do talk about something you don't know for certain, then you have to say it. You have to say it. I don't know enough to say for certain, but I believe. That way, yeah, people know that you're just giving a personal opinion, rather than actually making a prediction or something. Like Barrios right now. I've been rating Barrios all season. I've been saying, yeah, Barrios, he's a baller. People, in the last 2 weeks, yeah, I've seen people talk about Barrios. Where was all this stuff when I was talking about him? But fucking 6 months ago, 6-7 months ago, I've been talking about Barrios. Where all these people? Oh right, they don't watch the league, so they don't know if Barrios is good or not. But they heard Barrios' name pop up a few times, so now they waffle about him. That's football, bro. That is football. Bunch of people who don't watch the sport waffling about it. It's actually infested with people like that. And then people who do watch the sport look like prophets. Because they actually watch it, and when you watch it, you know it. Ball on the left now, Valladolid. Valladolid, ball into the box. Oh, it's good defending hit by Atletico. Could have kept the ball in play maybe, but it's a corner now. Only 4 minutes left by the way in this game. This game has flown by. Second half has been quality. First half was okay, second half has been quality. Are they giving a goal kick? If they gave a goal kick to Atletico, okay. Out from his LIGA saga. If I can have the subscribers LIGA it has, yes please. Yes please, I will be on my LIGA saga. If I can have his subscriber count, but mate. I think I'm a bit away from LIGA level. Let's see here. Lee Gunner right now on his second channel is getting 200 live viewers. 200 live viewers on the same game. You want to know how many live viewers I have right now? 6? Yeah, 6. Big up to everyone in here, by the way. Like and subscribe if you ain't already, but like that's the difference. That is the difference. To be fair, he's been doing YouTube for like 10 years. Maybe not a great comparison, he's been doing it for 10 years. He got on AFTV as well. AFTV pretty much made Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner will tell you AFTV didn't make him, but it did. No, not a lot of people knew about Lee before he went on to AFTV. He did grow a channel to 3,000 subscribers though, before he ever went on AFTV, which is a lot more than I've got. Ball punched away here by... Oh! Yeah, ball was punched away by the goalkeeper from Valladolid. Shot from distance there by Galan. Almost went in. That would have been a goal. Now ball on the left again. Football right now is going a bit slow here. Valladolid. Valladolid is just trying, but Atletico has set up shop. Atletico has said, nah mate, you're done. And they are done. Alvarez. Oh, this is a ball by Alvarez. Now Swordlocked. Swordlocked. Oh, gets a shot off. It will take to go around his defender and get the shot off. Calme, by the way, he's not a decent player that not a lot of people talk about. Not good enough for City or anything like that, but he's a decent player, isn't he? Taking Calme off your bench, like you know. Music going hard right now, isn't it? Go with the beat, guys. Go with the beat. Ball into the box. It's caught by the goalkeeper. Go black. How many minutes of stoppage time here? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? 5 minutes. 5 minutes of stoppage time. And then it's game done. Oh, Atletico spilled the ball here. Valladolid do nothing with it though. Like this is the problem. Valladolid win the ball back. They take just a second too long to get it into positions. They tried to go down the right and cross it in, but it wasn't good enough. Now ball is going forward. So it's flicked on here by, I believe, the Calme it was, but Swordlock wasn't ready for it. Look how they defend, by the way. They have 2 in the back and a flat 5 in front of that. You know why they do that? Because what other managers would do, yeah, is they would have a flat 4. They would have a flat 4. But Simeone, he knows how to defend, bro. He knows how to defend. He knows, okay, they're not pushing up to the fullbacks or to the wingers. So what we'll do is we'll have 2 centre backs. And we'll push up to have a 5 in midfield. And then we can have 3 in front of that. And that way you're giving pressure, even when you're defending deeply. And if they push up, yeah, if they push up with the ball, those players still have to run. So now, your fullbacks, who are fast, by the way, fast fullbacks, they're coming back, they're stopping these players from running in behind. Midfield drops into the box, and you lock up. Diego Simeone, yeah, is still a good manager. But he can't get shit over the line. That's his problem. He can't get anything over the line. He's going trophyless again, you know. He's going trophyless again. He should be sacked from Atletico. Because he's still a good manager, don't get me wrong, but mentality, he needs to fix up. He needs to go sit on the beaches for a while, get a holiday, then come back to management. If he came back to management, yeah, after a year break, he would be balling again. Bro, imagine Diego Simeone at Internazionale. He would ball with Internazionale. With Simone Inzaghi's Inter Milan team. Because Simone Inzaghi is probably leaving Inter Milan as well. Ball goes wide here by Atleti. Pray to God we get him. Because I love his tactic, Simone Inzaghi. It's a 5-3-2, but it's attacking. Come on guys, how can you play attacking football with a 5-3-2? What phase is Conte in? I don't know. Napoli. Let's look up Napoli's results. 3-0 against Empoli. And currently the table in Serie A is Internazionale 3 points clear of Napoli. Ball forwards again here. I'll try to poke it through Atleti. Got 93 minutes of 95 plays. And yeah, 6 games left in Serie A. Our 3 points lead to Internazionale. Do they play each other before the end of the season? They in fact do not. And Napoli have a few easy games coming up, you know. They've got a few easy games coming up. They got Monza, Torino, Lecce, Genoa, then Parma. That's more difficult, and Cagliari. Meanwhile, Inter Milan, I think they have a tougher schedule. Inter Milan have Bologna, that's a difficult one, especially away, Roma, then Verona, Torino, Lazio, and then Como. Inter Milan need to lock in for the last stretch of the season. And they need to hope that Napoli drops off a bit. Give them a bit of breathing space, you know. Ball on the right. And shot by Atletico goes just over the bar. I didn't expect him to shoot from there, but it was actually a quite decent shot as well. Goal kick now. Yeah, this game is done though. We're at 94 minutes played. 5 minutes of stoppage time if you're wondering. They'll blow for full time the moment this game is done anyway. There you go, full time. Full time. They were never scoring 2 goals, were they? From the possession they were in. Yeah, this was a good game. Tell me, in the Premier League, if you play with 2 relegation teams, if you play with Southampton and Nottingham Forest in the Premier League, do you get a game this good? No, you don't. Not even remotely close. By the way, guys. Wonder kids that did not fully fulfill their potential. Which young stars have we missed? Lots of Barca kids. Richard. I fucking hate Micah Richardson. Jack Wilshere. Hopefully Endrick doesn't end up like Pato. The 2-1 from just Arsenal players. You know. Bellerin. Gibbs. Stuffy, Pepe, oh, he was always dog shit. Diaby. Sanogo, bro. You remember Sanogo, bruv. Yeah, but nobody's talking about Arshavin, bro. Nobody's talking about Arshavin. Januzaj, yeah, Januzaj is a one of the kids that never lived to his potential. Lived up to his potential. But I think that, what is his name? De Ketelaar, Charlotte de Ketelaar, will be another one of those wonder kids that don't live up to it. What number do you see? Comments I've actually put it in. There is no number here. There's no number here. Know how you can prove this, by the way. Let me prove that there's no number in here. Get my screen. Okay. So my screen is still sharing. Yep. Let's up the contrast on this. Let's up the contrast. Where is contrast again? Here it is. Okay, let's increase contrast. Oh, what's this? Where is the number, bro? Where is the number? Where is the number, guys? I'm upping the contrast all the way, but I don't see any number. Why is that, bro? Let's try swapping the colors around. Nope, no number. That won't do shit. I want to up the contrast. Is that like I want to up the contrast and at the same time change the brightness? Does that maybe show something? Yep, no number in here. No number. These people, yet they put bullshit in the fucking, they put weird bullshit in here. There's no number in this, bruv. There's no number in this. There you go. Anyhow, that's it for me today. Good watch long, decent amount of views. We're just shy of 100. Quite a few concurrents in though. We had quite a few concurrents in, now everyone has left. Anyhow, let's leave it at that. Let us leave it at that. Thank you guys for sticking in today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.